Hello everybody and welcome to Innocentious Plays Aurora 4X. Last time we shipped a lot of mines to the moon and we placed a lot of Mars drivers there as well, so we can finally get humongous shipments of uranium and shipped to Earth. And we are placing our survey team now on Titan after they finished both of their missions on Mars. Their conclusions are still unclear. We haven't had no word of them, but gonna be interesting at least. Alright, let's continue. See what happens next. And I really do hope that they find some more sources of any mineral actually on Titan, because we're already colonizing Titan and trying to terraform it. It would be glorious if it had more useful things to us. So the geological team has been dropped off, and I believe that Titan is not that big. Let's see, let's go to minerals, and this is a moon of Saturn. Oh no, not Saturn itself, Titan here. And let's go to body info. Oh, you can't see it like that. I really hoped it was doing it automatically, but this is fine. It's a small terrestrial moon. It has only 5,152 kilometers actually in diameter. So that's not that much. So I think they will be able to do it quite quickly. Hopefully, at least. Alright. And we have finished another technology in the Gauss cannon family. Wait, did we not do this? No. The last time it was for rate of fire, and this was for velocity. And we're gonna go for a higher velocity once again. Do we want to give these guys some research? Not really. I think this is more important. Higher velocity provides better accuracy at longer range. That's kind of what we want. Alright, let's go with another 30-day increment. I really don't know why the turns take so long. I think the freighter task group has something to do with it, but it's kind of really long. Let's see, Luna, you now produce 105,000 tons, almost 106,000 tons per year on the moon. And that means we're short of about 4 Mars drivers. Now, how many do we have spare on Earth? Exactly 5. Well, that seems like a match made in heaven, isn't it? But we have too many over here. If we load Mars drivers, apparently we will pick up 5 of them, and that's a problem, because then we will literally bombard Earth with minerals. And we might want to do that later, but not now. And the reason why we might do that is because it looks fun. So I kind of want to detach some ships maybe. Or I just build 4 more and ship A to the moon. Seems easier to me. Let's do that. So I don't want to split them up. And the naval shipyard is almost done, but you have to wait, unfortunately, for now, because we're gonna build some Mars drivers. And we're gonna build, we have 5, so we want 4 at 100 rate. And that will be done in just about 16 days from now. Great, let's advance time just a little bit. No, it's still quite slow, even though the task group is not doing anything. Maybe it's something with my computer. I will restart it after this episode. And we have finished the research into increasing power output of our engine. And luckily it will go up to 2.5, not 2.25 or something like that. Which would be, well, kind of annoying. And we still will be able to finish this research within a year. And that's really good. And let's pay attention to this research, no, not research, to this industry job. And we just need one more day. So let's advance. There, done. And you should, I put you on 50%, well of course I have to put you first on 50%. Modify. And naval shipyard. Put it at 50 as well. Commercial shipyards will be done way earlier than the naval complexes, but that will be fine. In the meantime, we have one naval complex already done. And the Ocean and Suns Ltd. Well, welcome to the club. And I'm going to put you onto continual expansion. And we're gonna see how much it will expand in a 5-day increment, because I'm quite curious. 19. It's not that much. Hopefully it will ramp up a bit later on. Okay, and then let's keep on going with 30-day increments. Ah, we don't have mineral shortages anymore, do we? So we can actually go for auto turns again. Let's go with 5-day increments auto turns. Unless it takes a long time for every 5 days to load actually. Because that would be bad. But we have finished a research first. And it's in the defensive system. And the shield regeneration rate. That's actually quite important. Because it's the amount of power that a shield generator with this technology will regenerate over a 300-second period. And we like that to be as high as possible. Because the faster we regenerate it, the more difficult it will be for the enemy to actually do damage to us ourselves. And let's keep going with the 5-day increments. I don't think the turns are too slow. Maybe it kind of is though. Would we also research the tractor beams, which could be useful for a space tug? But we're not gonna build that yet. So there's quite a lot of things that we can research in this, and I'm gonna go with a couple of small ones just to get them out of the way and just to have them available to us whenever we want. And I'm gonna go with the 30-day ticks. The turns for the 5 days just too much that I don't think it is actually useful for us. But this does give me time to actually keep reading what is happening. So the geological team has completed its surveys based on geological survey of surface-based geological survey of Titan. Yeah. So where do we want to send it next? Let's go and check our solar system. This always takes a long time to load. Because it has to load all the planets and moons and everything and all the comets and all the data it has on them. So have we have nothing on Mercury because it has a really high cost. Do we have any knowledge of Mercury? But you have so Coromite and Vendrodite, not a really good amount. But at least there exists some. Venus has a lot of uranium. A really bad source of titanium and uridium. And an okay source of gallicite. Did we have a source of titanium already? I believe on Titan we did, didn't we? That's Jupiter, Saturn, Titan. Yeah, Titan has a humongous source of titanium. So that's not really necessary for Venus. But the amounts, especially of uranium itself, are so absurdly high. This is a really good starting system that we have here, guys. This is by far the best starting system I've ever seen. But I'm gonna check Venus. Well, let's start from the top. Let's start with Mercury first. Let's send these guys to Mercury and then see what happens. So we are at Titan. We want to load. Oh no, not the freighters. We want the TS1. Titan. Pick up team. Add. And then go to Mercury. 2. Drop off team. Add. And we're gonna just go down the list. These probably will take a long time to complete because these are really large, a lot larger than Titan was. And look at that, a big ton of minerals going to Earth. So the geological survey team has been dropped off Mercury, and they will do their job there over there now. And we have finished some production on Earth. So we have a couple of shipyards now. and I want them to expand, keep on expanding for a while. At least the naval ones I will put on that. For the commercial ones, I want you to auto rename Tolden Steel and Shipbuilding. Perfect. And Coke Company Inc. Coca-Cola decided to invest in some commercial industry as well, and therefore we now have a Coke Company Incorporated commercial shipping, not shipping, commercial shipbuilding shipyard. That's a really weird sentence. Well, I don't know. And I will put them on adding 10,000 ton in one go. I'm not sure what is happening. Something unplugged? No, I think I'm fine. I'm not sure how much I actually want these, but at least 20,000 seems to be alright for a commercial ship because they have really large engines. And for the naval shipyard, we're gonna get bigger ships eventually anyway. So, and you can see that the modification rate of this one is a lot higher than this one, and that's just because it is bigger already. The bigger it is, the faster it will go. I think we can literally see it. If we add 10,000 tons, it will be done on the 1st of November 54. And here it will be done at 57. So it's gonna take so much extra time. It's gonna take so much time that I'm thinking we probably want to add 10,000 tons to this one as well. We're probably not gonna build a lot of Essex class ships anyway, and if we're gonna build a ship, then it's gonna be super different from the Essex class that it's gonna be retooled completely anyway. So we might as well increase it because it's the biggest shipyard we have of naval capacity, and it increases the fastest as well. So probably the Simard and Galley will be Simard and Galley fabricators will be the shipyard in which we will produce our carriers. But we will see about that later. Hopefully, if we manage to survive so long. And why do we have one research lab available? Because we have completed our research into turret tracking speed. And I have the idea that the turrets are getting faster again, so maybe whatever unplugged was holding me back. Well, as long as it's fixed itself, I'd be happy with it. Alright. Let's see. Do we want more turret tracking speed? At 10% gear for 4,000 kilometers per second. Well, it seems pretty good if we want to have some Mason point defense systems. We want them probably some turrets that can track missiles really quickly. So yeah, keep on going there, and keep on the days coming. No, it's definitely not so fast. We finished the research into a small boat bay. Boat bay is similar to a hangar but smaller. I don't think there is another difference in it, but I'm not completely sure. Don't take my word for this. I am still by far not an expert on this game. I've played it a lot of hours, but it's really hard to master. And especially because in this Let's Play I tried to do a couple of different things. And what I saw was the geological survey has been completed on Mercury, and we probably didn't find anything else there. So the next stop on the list is Venus. So we go to Mercury, we're gonna pick up the team, and we're gonna go to Venus. Venus, what's her name? And we're gonna drop off the team. There it is. Alright. And let's see. Venus. Yeah, you have still some large stockpiles. Because we are buying all these minerals from these companies. But they're not sending them to us immediately. At least not that I know of. I think they still just keep it on there and have me pick it up myself. They don't have any mass drivers or something like that, so I think it's all up to me. And we have also finished our research into the maximum engine power. And hopefully the next one will be level 3. This is the level I want to get at. And this is gonna take probably 2 years to complete. Yeah, kind of 2 years. But that's fine. And that will be the last level I put in there for now. We will have really fast fighters with it. I'm pretty sure that will be really strong for us. And after Venus, yeah, maybe we should. The freighter task group has completed this order. What was your order? I think I used the freighter task group to put them on Venus instead of the survey task group. Let's see where the freighter task group is. If they are on Venus, then yes, they did. Then let's see. Yeah, the geological survey task group is still on Mercury, and the freighter task group is at Venus. So I kind of cheated because I loaded them while the freighter task group was on Earth. That's fine. I will forgive myself for this time. You need to go back to Earth and let's put the survey task group on Venus. Move. And oh right, did it now destroy the colony there? No, it didn't. Because when you put a survey task group on the planet, it automatically starts a colony. As you can see here, Mercury is now listed as one of our colonies, even though there's nobody living there and it has absolutely nothing of any population, not even civilian. But because we put that survey task group over there, well, survey team, yeah, survey team it is, it started a colony. Fine, I can live with that. So we're gonna go with 5-day increment. Geological survey task group has finished their job, and the freighter task group is still moving to Earth. Think in a day or so they will be there. Yeah. Now, did I ship the mass drivers already to the moon, or did I forget, like the smart as I am? Yeah, I forgot. So let's ship the mass drivers to the moon. Move to the moon, unload the mass drivers, move back to Earth, and refuel. And it's gonna take you about 5 days maximum. Right? Yes, because you say you completed your orders. You did. So, how are we with capacity on the moon? Summary. We have enough workers. We have a good output. It's dropped a little bit. We lost some accessibility of uranium because we're running out of that. But that's fine. And the mass driver capacity is now 130,000 ton. We can actually expand our mining a little bit more if we want, and maybe we will by technological means, but at the moment this is fine. How are we doing on stockpiles on Earth? So we got a healthy stockpile of uranium even now on Earth. We're still using a little bit of neutronium, probably also because we are using that for our shipyard expansions. Yeah, neutronium is being used for that as well. So that could be something we need to look out for, some extra neutronium. And I think we had some on one of the colonies. Mars had neutronium. So that's a healthy place to start looking for next. Are we producing anything with our industry on Earth? No, we're not. So, how about we build some mines? Let's see. The mines take up 1,000 mines will take up 50 million population. How much do we have available? Easily enough. So let's build 1,000 mining installations on Earth, and we will ship that to Mars. This will be done in 4 years, which is a lot slower than I anticipated, but then again it is 1,000 mines, so I cannot blame them so much for it. Let's go with a 30-day increment. And I want to check again on Titan. How are you going with your atmospheric pressure? So you almost are at zero point 0.1 atmosphere of oxygen. Good. I'm still not sure if we need 10% or zero point 0.1 atmosphere minimum. It's a slow going process, but at least it is a going process, which is important. And we have finished the research into the better engines. No, the better engines, but the smaller ones. Yeah, you can keep expanding that, or maybe we want to research the capacitor rate recharge. And I think that's actually even more important for us right now. Because if we're going to use the meson cannons, they need a good power source. And the faster we can recharge, the faster they can shoot again. Well, not technically true, but we can make them, we can design them with that in mind at least. Alright, we were looking at Titan. The commercial shipping lines on Earth have added 10,000 tons to their capacity, and I'm gonna add another 10,000 tons. It's quick, it's cheap, and probably useful. You are still continually expanding, and you're becoming larger and therefore going faster. And you're 20% done with expanding yourself with 10,000 ton as well. Good. Titan. Environment. So I'm gonna see in probably this tick if Titan is good enough. So did we see, yeah, I think we did see a drop. I'm not sure, no, I don't think so actually. No, we didn't see a drop. So it's not good enough. Well, maybe it's also because we have a terrible cold problem over there as well. I think maybe... Yeah, I'm not sure. It shows here as 0.07. Maybe that needs to be higher. Because Titan has more gases in its atmosphere, and therefore the total percentage of oxygen compared to the rest is only a 0.07 atmosphere. Something like that. Because so far we've been dealing with places that had non-atmosphere at all actually. So I'm not really sure how this works in general. So let's up the oxygen in the atmosphere to 0.15. Maybe even like 0.25. Because that will definitely still be breathable for humans. And maybe it will get into the range of being breathable in all possible cases. So let's go to logistics and ground combat, because we finished a replacement battalion research over there, and we got a new scientist who is literally the worst possible. He has specialization we don't care about. He has no bonus, and he can use only 5 labs. You are useless. Well, thank you for joining us. Now we would like some cryogenic transport maybe. And maybe we should start thinking about assigning Noel Rodman to actually some biological research. I know it's weird, but maybe this is actually something we would like now. Improve our terraforming rate. Yeah, let's give him some labs. Let him prove his worth. We're gonna start you off with 5 labs already. So you better make it count, buddy. You get one chance, one opportunity. We have a new civilian ship and some research completed. The spinal mount in the energy weapons tab. Alright, and we want to the advanced spinal mount. Advanced spinal mount, this can be up to 3 times larger than the normal maximum size for energy weapons when used by that race. I'm not so sure. Let's go for Meson focusing technology. It will increase the range of our Meson cannons, which will be great because we would like to fire upon incoming rockets from as far as possible. That way, if we miss, we might have a chance for a second shot. Hopefully. We don't always have that option, but if it were possible, it would be nice. I think this screen actually never updated. If we go and select Titan again, I should select here and then click on Titan. Yeah, now it's updated. So it shows as 6% of the atmosphere is oxygen. Yeah, we should definitely go for about 10%, 20% almost, because we will add some extra gases to the atmosphere as well, some greenhouse gases, and therefore it will be reduced in total percentage available. So yeah, I think this is fine. All right. And we have finished the research into reduced size launchers. And what do we want them? Let's get some missile agility per missile. What is it called? MSP, missile size points. Yes, because missiles have their own size category because they don't use hull sizes because that's too big, and they have their own size category. And MSP is that. So let's strengthen the agility of the missiles, which increases their chance to hit, in the off chance that we actually will use missiles. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode we will see the shipping of the mines from Earth to Mars, and hopefully also some Mars drivers with that. But the mines are the most important part. And probably we will get some reports back from our survey team, who probably after Venus will go back to Earth to report what is going to happen. If you want to influence the decision that they made, please leave a comment and show some role-playing style comment, which you can show a data report or something like that of what happened while they were at the planets. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.